relationship, I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I breathe. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, yeah, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, to all you move, you off me, wait till the call.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. This is yours truly, Franco. I'll be linking up with Flavius in a few minutes. So in the meantime, if you're going to get your favorite drink, coffee, tea, whatever beverage that you consume this time of the morning, go ahead and fill it up. We'll be right back.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, 'cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright. It's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away, 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 Life of a wave to carry you down when the money in the bank.
Morning, Flavius.
Morning, Franco.
How you doing?
What's
How you doing?
Not too bad. Good Monday morning to wake up,
Yep.
Oh.
So what's happening in your neck of the woods?
Not much. We have some sunshine outside. I don't know if the rain will come later.
Mm-hmm.
The other front, COVID is really rampant now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what anybody's doing, about it, but it is here with us in full force now, based on the numbers.
Well, big
And then-
numbers.
Yeah, and the PNP is saying that those numbers are joke numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are saying that the government is not testing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They are just testing people who come to the hospital or the health center or people with symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know the true impact
True.
on the country. But I guess this is easier to live with, and I don't think they have the capacity. But the government said they are purchasing some rapid kits.
Mm-hmm.
that's a 15 minutes turnaround thing. So if they do that, then they can do a lot more testing and people know the results almost immediately.
And they can do a mandatory testing nationwide.
Yeah, it depends on what they decide to do. I know last week they got their first field hospital, about 70 beds, and they've ordered 2 more. So that will up the capacity. And apparently, under the radar, I heard that there were more Cuban doctors and nurses coming in the last few weeks.
That's good. That's good news.
They are bracing for a bigger spike, So they want to get their personnel up. Let's say a lot of nurses are now out on the quarantine or tested positive, So they have to fill those gaps.
Okay.
But the people themselves seem to be doing all right. I don't really hear anybody panicking of such.
Well,
people trying to get on with their lives, but it's not
you have
easy.
to just brace on yourself and see what happens next. Can't do what you can do.
The education ministry is starting back school next week, but they say no face-to-face. No face-to-face.
That's good news too.
Yeah, very good. Very, 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 very good news. Very good news. And of course, the school people have banned all sports on this year already. So we don't have to worry about that either. That's a major problem if you have kids playing all these sports and going home and it's a logistics nightmare. So with no kids on the road or in school, that will slow things down a bit. The problem now with that is how will the parents manage that? Because you're leaving your kids at home, nobody to supervise them, So that itself is another problem. And then there is everything happens with a problem, Because as you say, the stay-at-home order for the schools is good in a COVID sense, but it's very bad for school bus operators. They have no income. So how will they survive in the interim, So this thing needs a lot of management. So this morning we're going to start again on our Did You Knows?
Okay.
We are on our achieving leaders who got into politics and have reached the top as a politician, or some of them are head of states as it relates to presidents of their countries or governor generals of their countries. So we have a few more today, and we're going to do that for the rest of the until the numbers that we have run out. But I find it very interesting to hear about these ladies and their achievements. And you find, Franco, that a large portion of them, are well-established lawyers. And some of them are the first lawyers, female lawyers in their country. Some of them are the first female judge. It's really high achievers, not only in politics, but in other fields that they are into and go into. So you could ask Arthur to take it away for us.
Lucille Andrea George Wout, Governor of Curaçao. Lucille Andrea George Wout, born the 26th of February 1950, is a Curaçaoan politician who has been Governor of Curaçao since the 4th of November 2013. She is the first female governor of the island. She earlier served in the Island Council of Curaçao as a deputy, was Speaker of the Estates of the Netherlands Antilles, and was Minister for the Netherlands Antilles. Career. George Wout was a Member of Parliament for the Partido Man in the Island Council of Curaçao in the early 1990s. As a politician for the Party for the Restructured Antilles, PAR, she was Speaker of the Estates of the Netherlands Antilles from 1994 to 1998. She also served as Minister for Work and Social Affairs of the Netherlands Antilles for the same party between 1999 and 2001. In August 2013, the succession of former Governor of Curaçao Frits Gooi-Gedrag was discussed by the ruling coalition of Curaçao. Two requirements for the successor were that she should be female and that she should be able to complete 2 terms of 6 years. Of the list of 10 possible candidates, George Wout was seen as the main candidate. At the end of the month, the list was down to 3 candidates, including George Wout. On the 1st of November 2013, Ronald Plasterk, Minister of the Interior and Kingdom Relations of the Netherlands, nominated George Wout in the Council of Ministers of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, with her appointment commencing on the 4th of November 2013. She was sworn in by King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands on the same day, becoming the second governor of Curaçao. George Wout will have to formally accept the office in a solemn session of the Estates of Curaçao. By acceding to the function of Governor of Curaçao, George Wout replaces Frits Gooi-Gedrag, who left the office in November 2012 because of health problems. His functions had been temporarily performed by acting Governor Adel van der Pluijm-Frede. Personal life. Lucille George Wout is married to Herman George, former director of Housebuilding Association FKP. He furthermore is chair of a fund for social development and economic activity. Honorable Parmaven J. Webster, Member of the House of Assembly of Anguilla and Leader of the Opposition. Early life and education. Parmaven Webster lives in Island Harbour, where she was born. She was educated at the Old East End School and later went on to the Valley Secondary School. She secured a scholarship to attend the University of the West Indies, Cave Hill campus in Barbados, where she earned a bachelor's degree in law, LLB honours, 1984, and a legal education certificate from the Norman Manley Law School in Jamaica, 1986. She later attended the International Development Law Institute in Rome, Italy, 1989, and the International Tax Academy in the Netherlands, 1990. Career. Webster was called to the Anguilla Bar in 1986, where she began working as Crown Counsel to the Attorney General. She was also admitted to the bar in British Virgin Islands, 1992, and Grenada, 1998. She became a notary public in St. Kitts and Nevis in 2000. Her areas of practice are bankruptcy, company law, construction law, government relations, real estate, and property insurance. Webster is the longest-serving president of the Anguilla Financial Services Association, 2001, present, and until her decision to run of the office she held the chair of Anguilla Finance Limited, the agency charged with promoting and marketing Anguilla's financial services globally. She is the managing partner of the Webster Law Firm, which boasts many local and international clients. Webster entered the political arena for the first time in 2010 when she contested a seat as a member of the Anguilla Progressive Party, APP. She secured 21.8% of the vote, losing to Ethlyn Vanterpool of the Anguilla United Front, AUF. She would later disassociate herself from the AP and is ran as an independent in the 2015 election. Running as an independent in District 1, Island Harbour, in the 22nd of April 2015 election, Webster secures 460 votes, 35.14%, to defeat incumbent Athlino Vanterpool, AUF, with 434 votes, 33.15%, and political leader of the Anguilla United Movement, AUM, Dr. Ellis L. Webster, who received 412 votes, 31.47%. In so doing, she, along with Cora Richardson Hodge and Pam Webster, became the first elected women parliamentarians since the election of Abena Lake Hodge in 1984. On the 24th of April 2015, Webster was sworn in as the leader of the opposition in the House of Assembly of Anguilla. Personal life. Webster is a member of the International Tax Planning Association, International Fiscal Association, International Bar Association, Society of Trust and Estate Practitioners. I am Arthur Kaiser, with today's Did You Know? Thank you for watching the Real Stuff podcast.
So in case you didn't know, now you know. Every day, Did You Know is brought to you courtesy of Slowly Jamaica, Uniquely Caribbean. Tomorrow we'll give you more on these wonderful, professional females, very talented, brilliant minds.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. I really love you, baby. Really love you, baby. Want you forever. Really love you, baby. Really want you, baby. I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be
baby.
Really want you, baby.
Love I will give you is so powerful, so special. Under your skin it will flow through your veins. My love's insane. This love I give, I just can't stop.
I just can't stop.
It's in your face, even when you turn your back. And just like a magnifying glass, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Oh,
I wish
that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. Really love you, baby.
really love you,
Want you forever and ever. Really want you, baby.
really want you, baby.
Whoa, whoa. Ooh, forever and ever. Yeah, yeah. I know you're wondering why my love is so strong. It's 'cause I see something in you pushing me on. The day you try to chase my love away is when you know my love was meant to stay.
Well, this one is
This
a
love
bombshell.
I give, I just can't stop.
Well, this one is
In
a
your
bombshell.
face, oh yeah. When you turn your back, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you home with me forever. Oh, really want you, baby.
Really love you, baby.
Want you forever. Ever. Really want you, baby.
Really want you, baby.
Love I will give you is so powerful, special. Under your skin it will flow through your veins. My love's insane. This love I give, I just can't
I
stop.
just can't stop.
It's in your face, even when you turn your back. Hey,
And just
and just like a magnifying glass, yeah, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Hey, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you home to be with me forever. Yeah.
Well, this one is a bombshell.
Yes, man in my life, no? Want you forever. The woman says she want to forbid the man in her life. You hear that, Flavius?
Can you believe that?
Wicked tune.
Yeah, but I want to tell you that, man, boy. One of two things, you know, you have to grab on her, you know.
So this one is a bombshell.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Like
It
a
is.
bomb drop in the head when you hear them through there.
Because secretly, you know, you would have there and hope for that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But not realizing that it's closer than you think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Love is a powerful thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
In
yeah.
case you're just joining us, welcome to the Real Stuff Podcast with Franco
And
Yeah.
Flavius.
here in Miami and Flavius down there in sunny Jamaica.
Enfield, Jamaica.
So let me ask you now, so what fruits coming up now on your property? What fruits are available? to
Well,
pick?
like I said, the mango, my June, a few on there. The black mango tree has ended this crop. So the Julie have a few, so we have to wait and take part in that. And then I'm expecting the apple to to start blossoming anytime soon
You
for a good Christmas crop.
Okay. Good Christmas crop.
I know we have some cane and all that too. So yeah. So we're not badly off at all.
As my friend always said, that you will always say, "Cha, the people them at Jamaica, all right, especially them those who live in the country. Next door
man.
neighbor, you can pick off 2 fruit off him tree, and him not gonna kill you so easily."
You can just ask.
That him say, if you don't ask, you can pick off 2. Him not must the home for you to ask. You just go pick off. But if from the home you go ask. So
you can go pick for him, and then you get for yourself. Yeah, man. Hope ways it work.
I used to remember the days. I used to love going to camping back in the time. Because with all of these fruit trees we used to pass, and we could ask the people them for pick, and then put their provision at the side of the fence, you know. Or if them have containers and them give it to us, we fill it up for them and leave it. And of course, you know, so we leaving happy.
One time I took part in something they call the Master Initiative Test. It was a YM project. Group of 3s, boys, and you have to go around Jamaica in the shortest possible time. You carry a certain amount of money. Can't remember how much it was. Very small amount of money though, and you have a backpack with food and clothes and whatever. And what they did now, you have to register at certain police stations in the capital, so you can't bypass nobody. You know? And when we came back home, we had more money and more food than we left with. Because along the way, you talk to people, and you know, of course, you have on your a branded shirt, you know. Everybody say, I wanna go. And we explain the project to them. All right, them give it pine, them give it this, them give it that. All money we get. Yeah, man.
We need to clean up. They get all of them stuff there, so boy, we clean up today, man.
Yeah, because, you know, people like them kind of initiative there, you know. Because you're out there on your own, and, you know, I don't know if it's stay, you know, you have to use your brain, you have to use your wits about you. And people willing, man, our country people love to give us stuff, banana, this, that, thing that we can't carry. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Remember a trip similar to that St. James. No, not St. James, St. Mary. And let me tell you, man. We go to this property, and on the right hand side you have orange trees. And on the left side, mango trees. Only problem is, you know, when you go up to the mango trees, there be some big green lizard. So we'd have this friend who him not afraid of nothing. Him just go up and just run the lizard there. You know, him say, "Ah man, them more watch we."
They're not trouble.
We time of them lizard, the big me I tell you, man.
No man, me know them.
Big green lizard, man.
And them stretch out and
you know want to see them thing, man. Them thing that them longer than the 6 inches roller them where you used to have. I mean the 12 inches rollers them where you have. You know want to see them thing that you go up that tree and a pick mango, man.
Long out them tongue and them yeah man, you come to them zone.
Yeah, man. So you used to just go up in the trees them and you know, throw stone or mango, you know, green mango off of them and them run down up further into the tree.
Yeah.
And wherever him can pick off, man. And we just pack up, you know. Them time them used to have some. I want to tell you the family them it name Aunt and James. I think Port Maria.
Yeah, we know them,
man. Man, it just a come back to me now. They used to have like it come in like some orange grove and mango groves, you know.
Come on, and
So them used to have
them
some little, you know, them onion. Remember those red onion bags with the little mesh?
Yeah,
Them have a whole lot of them pack up at the side, you know. So we could just fill up a bag. Fill up a bag. We fill bags. Hey, I eat orange till I have fever. You hear me?
Yeah, orange is not a good thing to eat, you know, orange.
So me eat orange the next day. I have fever, man.
Yeah, but it fix you.
I have to go in at the sick bay the next day.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, we had a lot of fruits them time there for for carry home.
Yeah, man.
And all of that, we used to walk because where we were staying was like a good maybe 4 miles from them property, you know. And we walk it with ease and I eat orange and mangoes. May I tell you, man. It like them time the walking coming like nothing.
Oh yeah. You love walk.
It coming like nothing. But I wonder how many youths still do them things there.
I don't think many. I really don't think many. I don't have time for that.
More video games.
Yeah, man. Video games and this and that.
Technology capture them, man. It really take away the fun from them.
Yeah.
But that's how it go because as we know, we can't say we did enjoy our youthful days.
Yeah, and I'm saddened that them not enjoying for them own because, well, they might say them enjoying it, but say it's not the thing.
Hey, I used to have this neighbor. He used to tell us stories, and when him tell you stories, you don't even want to go into your house, cause you figure say, cause if I tell you some story, I tell you say, man, I need the bed up here. So when you finish, when you come out for your theme veranda and for go over your veranda for go into your house, you have to look, for see when that tell you I come true, Some wicked stories to forgo with it, man. But we're going to give you some more music until we get ready for link up with Teddy this morning for the really current news coming out of Jamaica, the Caribbean, and around the world. Election in the U.S. is getting hot and hot. Campaign season. Supreme Court judge to be confirm a whole lot of things going on. So the intensity kicks off tomorrow when the debate start. So tomorrow evening in Cleveland, Ohio, the first debate of 3 kicks off tomorrow. For me, the debates don't really matter, because I think from you make up your mind. You don't really care where a guy I want to say when him come. Because you already make up your mind. You understand me? Worse if you're part of the base.
Yeah.
You're not going to swing so easy. It's the guys them who are independent. Those are the guys who will swing easy. All right. So, go and give you some music and then we'll link up with Teddy.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, keep on loving me so well. I met a boy the other day, got the sweetest loving ever come my way. Do anything I say when he loves me this way. Only thing I say is, oh mama, keep on loving me so boy. Oh mama, keep on loving me so boy. You got bag wire in it, so wonderful. You got bag wire in it, so wonderful. Bag wire fix. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. I feel it, ay, 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 ay. Sweetest loving ever come my way. Do anything, everything I say. But when he loves me this way, only thing I say is, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama. Keep on loving me so bad. And you hit me with it ton, 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 diddy on the brakes. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. I sing it, ay, 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 ay. Ooh, me so bad boy out. Oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad boy out. Oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad boy out. Oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad boy out. Ooh, me so bad boy out. Ooh, me so bad boy out.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
Walking on sand and holding your hand, feel like a tourist in my own homeland, in my own homeland, enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight, in my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout in my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. Very sky, rock, a steady mental, a quadrillion, a kumina, kumina, kumina. You can fill your belly with the coconut jelly, mango, papa, cane and guinea. There's a key in a saltfish and a roast yam and banana. Curried goat and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival. Catholic, Baptist or Pentecostal. The house of Jah is there, have no fear. Walk right ahead and get your share. I'm walking on sand. I'm holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. A homeland, my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. My own homeland.
Yes, yes, indeed. Miss Pamal, Homeland. You hear the theme song, the rhythm instrumental that we play earlier during the Did You Know? That's from Homeland as well. So, Flavius,
Yes, sir.
you know, today is really current.
Yes.
Our guest is running a bit late.
Yes.
So, we're going to dive into it. You tell me.
Well, yeah, we can work. I can tell you a few
what
really
is currently happening in Jamaica right now.
in Jamaica and probably other places too. Well, I think one of the biggest items right now is, well, the biggest item, of course, is COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And the next biggest item is crime, because crime seems to be creeping up again.
Mm-hmm.
With most of the COVID, it seemed to have gone down to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed to be creeping up. I think a policeman was killed and a soldier was killed. So, the crime seemed to be pushing up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, private citizens being killed too. So, and of course, there's a big case on with one of the gangs. I don't know what the outcome will be or how far they reach. I think some people were freed and others still waiting their verdict.
Mm-hmm.
Of very topical news is that the People's National Party on Sunday decided the date for their presidential election, which is the 7th of November. So that's the date when the party will vote, delegates will vote
Big things
for the
are
new
going.
for the new leader
Mm-hmm.
of the people. So far, we have two people who have said publicly that they are putting their hat in the ring. One is Mark Golden. To me, relatively new to the reputational politics and the PNP landscape. He might tell you that he is a member of the party for a very long time. I don't know. But he's pretty new as far as I'm concerned. And the other person is Lisa Hanna, who is not so new. But I think there may be others coming I think the nomination day is actually in October. I think Damon Crawford is weighing is trying to decide if he should or shouldn't. And I don't know who else. Julian Robinson said he was consulting with his family and all that. But I didn't hear any definite yes or no. But it looks to me like a no for him.
Okay.
It looks like a no. David Crawford, you don't know. He said he wants to hear what are the objectives and the this and where the party want to go and all that. So he can decide if he can fit the bill. I don't think it's a positive argument at all. I don't think it's a sensible argument. So basically, I would rule him out also. I would rule him out as far as a candidate. I don't know. Sometimes somebody can't make up their mind, but they are not doing the nomination, so people might nominate them still. I don't know. But I think everybody is consulting to see, to kind of get an idea of how many votes they can actually get before they jump in. I think Michael Phillips, I think he at one time said he might throw in his hat, but I think I heard something of him saying he does not think it's the right time for him. So I don't expect him to be in the race. You have other names that came up briefly, and you probably would have expected that they would be interesting, like Dr. Brown Burke and Philip Caldwell. I'm not hearing anything from those people. I might have one and two other people. Well, the chairman, I don't think the chairman, Fitzjackson, is contemplating it at all. I don't think so. For whatever reason. Because if Mark Golden can put up himself, then he should be able to. Based off of the length of time, he has been there. But I really don't know. So I guess it's now a wait and see until sometime in October when the nominations are made. Even before that, you might hear people come out and declare that, yes. And strangely enough, Franco, I haven't heard the name Wicca McNeil mentioned at all.
So wait, what happened to the governing body at the party, like the general secretary and
yeah, man. Julian Robinson said he was consulting with his family.
Oh.
Chairman, I don't hear him jumping in there at all. I don't even hear his name called. In fact, the only time I heard his name called was somebody said they thought that he would be a good interim leader. But they weren't looking at him as a full-time leader. This was what the source was saying. I don't know why they hold him in that regard. I don't know. But right now, the two people, and of course, the strange omission of our names not being called of Peter Bunting. And I actually heard Peter Bunting urging people already to vote for Mark Golding. So we don't know what is happening. I am not seeing much unity at all, or much consensus. But I would imagine after yesterday that will start coming together, because people have to go to a campaign now and make sure the delegates are, make sure they're the person in that particular area will encourage the delegates to vote for whoever. But over the years, the PNP incoming leader was very easy to spot. It was kind of sure, you know. Like when Norman left and then Michael took over, I mean, there was a challenge, but people figured out Michael would be it. And then when he left, PJ seemed like the obvious choice. There wasn't any real challenge, you know. Portia made a token challenge, but nothing real, serious, you know. And then from Portia to Phillips, that was pretty straightforward also. Now it's the first time I'm really seeing them struggling.
It's a power struggle going on.
Not only a power struggle, but I know.
Continue. Okay.
What I'm saying is that in the past, you could stay a mile and spot the next PNP president. And even the JLP president, for that matter. But for the first time, there's no obvious choice. I think it's the first time PNP is in this situation.
But them can't come up with a leader.
With consideration. You take a lot of serious consideration now, because nobody stands out. Nobody stands out. Everybody have the pros and cons and the supporters and the detractors. So I don't think anybody even know how it will turn out. And Wickham McNeil. Although there's a lot of time for them to come in, because there's no nomination yet. The next thing I want to move on to, like Barbados, because Barbados has actually open schools.
Oh,
I need to find out. Yeah, man.
When did they open up everything? Open up schools in September here.
I think so, because when I spoke to Selena, she's very busy now, and part of the business is that our kids are back in school.
Okay.
I don't know if it's face-to-face or online or what.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
No, but it sounds to me like it's face to face. Yeah, it sounds that way. So what we need to find out now in the next few weeks, we can probably get somebody to come on and tell us how that is working. Oh yeah, another big Caribbean thing is the CXC. You know, they had the examination during the COVID, July, and apparently I think there was some announcement being made that the format of the examination would have changed a bit, and that the whole marking system has changed. Well, the results came out last week, and everybody is mad. Nobody, I don't know. Nobody's agreeing with the results. Nobody's agreeing with the results. I think Ghana has stated that they are going to court. They're going to take the CXC to court. Follow very closely.
They don't have too much failures.
CXC say they will look at certain. No, I don't think it's too much. I don't think the marks were bad, but a lot of things didn't happen. Like they have something named SBA that students had to submit, and they submitted them, but they weren't marked by CXC.
Okay.
Because I think they did not reach CXC from different countries. I think some logistics thing went bad, and probably the registrars in the different countries never did a good job or something. But a big thing is happening, because it's not one and two countries, many countries complaining. Many countries. And I don't think it's just the marks or so, because the marks seem to be not too bad. But the changes that were made, I don't think they were executed properly. And I'm saying this from a few news items that I've heard. I haven't seen anything in depth about the problem and what they need to do to solve it. Just a few news items, and a very short news item. But it's stinging though, it's stinging. And I don't know if the countries really accept fully the results, or I think CXC gonna do.
Flavius, you know your internet acting up down there on you.
Yes.
You know you have internet problem.
Well, that is it.
Pretty soon you should be getting something. Don't worry yourself. No. Let's hope them bless you with something.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good about that. Feeling good about it.
So,
sooner better.
With the exam results, so you're saying in Jamaica too, right? Some schools, are upset. And I'm figuring.
No, I think it's all countries. not just schools, it's the whole country, like Barbados. I know the Barbados is upset, Guyana is upset, Jamaica is upset. Quite a few, almost all of them are upset. All of them are upset.
I wonder what was that went wrong.
Like I say, one of the things is that a lot of papers weren't graded.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, they did not reach the CXC. So with the whole COVID mix up and whatever. So that is part of the problem. I don't know what the other part is. I know they have changed the marking system or something like that. And I don't think that went well. But I have to do some more investigation, and it will be in the news a lot because it's a big ticket item, and CXC have to resolve it and resolve it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole region, remember, the whole region future is at stake, Because these marks is what take you to sixth form, is what take you to university. So everything has to be put right. And when you hear countries just say, boy, they're going to take the CXC to court because of X, Y, and Z, say that's a serious thing. It's not a situation where one school say, oh, my marks them below what I expected or something like that. We're talking about all countries. So I don't know what CXC is actually saying or doing, but I will investigate that during the course of the week to see what really went wrong, what is happening, and all of that. And we need to get somebody from CXP to probably come and tell us exactly what is what. They probably won't want to come now because they have to get this thing started out first.
Exactly.
Get everybody happy.
Clean up the yard first before you can talk.
Yeah, right, yeah. So the other guy who he's in charge of something, and he's not having taken any responsibility yet. I guess he wants to see that full investigation first before them accept that something went wrong and it's their fault and all of that, and that they have fixed it, So we have to kind of wait a little bit and see what is happening there. But with school starting back in October, which is next week, it probably has to be resolved this week. So the students will know where they are. Students to go to sixth form, students to go to university, things like that. So all of that has to be sorted out like this week.
Gonna be linking up back with Flavors in a few minutes. Give him some time to work out his connection problem.
Walking on sand and holding your hand, feel like a tourist in my own homeland, in my own homeland, enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight in my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout in my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, so everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. Pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. There is sky, rock, a steady mental, a quadrillion, a kumina, kumina, kumina. You can fill your belly with the coconut jelly, mango, papa, cane and Guinea. There's a key in a saltfish and a roast yam and banana. Curried goat and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival. Catholic, Baptist or Pentecostal. The house of Jah is there, have no fear. Walk right ahead and get your share. I'm walking on sand. I'm holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. A homeland, my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. My own homeland.
All right, we're back. Flavius.
Very sorry about that, folks.
Okay, then take it away.
Okay, the next thing we have to look at again is internet. We haven't heard any announcement from the government. We have about a week and a half for school to start. And the Education Ministry have said that school will start on the 5th of October, but no face-to-face. Nobody going into schools. So school will start online. But I still have not heard any announcement the improvement of the online system in Jamaica on the internet capacity. Although I've heard in the grapevine that things are moving at pace, in getting that ready for next week. So we have no official word, but things are happening. In fact, last week or the week before, a non-profit organization came out on the news, said they had done quite a few schools in the West, provided them with internet. Somewhere around between Westmoreland and St. James here, there, near Montego Bay. Yeah, man, quite a few schools.
And you say you're hearing the grapevine that something is moving at rapid speed.
Yes. For the complete island.
So it should unveil the beginning of the month then.
Well, at least by the fifth, I think.
It have to be a day before the 5th, so it can go through proper testing and make sure,
Yeah, but I figure the rest of this term, the rest of this semester of school will be the whole testing phase of the system.
Oh, and the subject of Barbados back to school, yes, it's face-to-face teaching.
Yeah,
and some schools are doing hybrid teaching as well.
Yeah, you.
I just got the information out of Barbados.
Okay, so you have the online, like in London now. My cousin's son goes to school about two days per week, and the other days online. So they have the hybrid approach. So. Because our numbers are growing up so much, I don't think the government really want to.
Honestly, I don't trust this thing here with them kids here going back to school. I just don't trust it because with the last report I heard with the college students, all the numbers are rising, but they have put into place, testing and, other stuff. The younger ones, are more social butterflies. And them no wash them hands that regularly. And just imagine.
We can't trust the adults. What about the kids?
That's what I'm saying. The numbers going to go up even faster. And even grandma and grandpa might dead quicker now. Because some of these kids are taking it home. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, honestly. Because I just don't trust it. I have a talk with my son, and my son tell me the same thing. Say, Dad, I don't trust this thing. I have personally not going back to school. I'm doing because he has a choice. He can do online or he can go in a class. And he's doing online because I'm just not trust it.
Yeah. It is very important, man. It's very, very important that we get this thing right.
And the rumors where them are spread about kids are immune to it, them not catch it so easily. I talked to a pediatrician and a nurse who work in the hospital. I know she tell me the cases are going up every day for children.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So because the numbers not coming out to the public for hear what is happening. People just figure, boy, it's not affecting children, but it is.
But in Jamaica, a lot of the time they announce COVID information. I'm seeing where we have actually started from 8 months old. 8 months old. So I don't know how they can say kids don't get it. Kids might get it, but they might not keep it. And it might not affect them badly.
It does. It's the same way it affect adults, it's the same way it affect children. It not partial with nobody. No immune system.
What I mean is that they might be able to fight it off better and quicker.
It's some BS. I'm telling you. It's some BS. I talked to this nurse and this doctor.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what I'm saying is that even if that is true, they still transmit it as anybody else. So when they go home, the grandma and the grandpa gonna get it.
Them transmit it faster.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing is a matter of being patient, and it need the total involvement of the governments from
Yeah,
all
man.
of these countries for make sure. You know, I'm sometimes when I look at the news and it does not make no sense.
Yeah.
It's like them say you have to pick sense out of nonsense now.
Mm.
Cause pay bullshit them a feed people.
Oh yeah, there's no question about that.
And when you talk to the expert them one on one, them not tell you the truth. Say this is what going on.
No, they don't. They don't.
No, the expert them one on one. When you sit down with them one on one privately and ask them questions, them tell you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
them not coming out. Some of them can't come out publicly and say
Oh,
it.
they can't. Yeah, they can't. Yeah. And in Jamaica, nobody said anything. Just the medical officer when they have these press conferences. That's about it. Nobody, and none of the ordinary doctors not coming out and with an opinion or nothing. Everybody just mum. Mum is the word.
Somebody mentioned the other day, maybe it's you was saying it. So the safest sports right now, because all the sports them are trying to push back everything. See them open up all bars and from phase 2 them jump to phase 3 just like that in Florida. Well, some county, a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But when it come to the sports, them a try push everything now, you know, and them a take time and bringing back the crowd. Come on,
Yeah.
man. We don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I see nothing. If them said this is airborne, how comes me no hear nothing spray in the year? But them always
Yeah.
ready for spray when them want to spray farm or spray ganja.
Yeah.
Them always
Yeah.
them not spray nothing for kill out something where them say is airborne.
That is a big question.
That me can't understand.
Big, massive question, that is. And we need some answers for things like that. I really don't know if we really give up, you know.
Never give up the fight.
And we're just waiting it out.
We never give up the fight, and we can't give up the fight.
But if we are waiting it out, we have to wait it out properly. Because people have to eat. I mean, the world have to go on, and life have to go on. So we have to know what we're doing. Very important that we do know what is happening, what we're doing.
The big thing right now is we need the air has to be clean. The atmosphere has to be clean. And nobody is making no attempt to say, yes, all right, them say this is airborne, so make we do something for clean it up.
But you know, that's another problem because them start spraying the air, you have another set of people who say, boy, them a try to kill we off quicker.
Yeah, you have conspiracy theories, yes.
Well, I'm hearing now from the government that they're saying that people must desist from all these theories that them have because it's not helping. Them pleading now because a whole of them out there.
Tell me not buying of them, you know.
And the main one, and they actually spoke about, the minister actually spoke about the Bill Gates thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me not buying none of them, you know.
That lick them in the head when them see that now, because that's a very specific theory, you know. That the Prime Minister sell out to Bill Gates. So the Minister of Health spoke about that. So I'm begging people to stop it, you know, to stop it. Because all this theory is not helping anybody. All to do is drive more fear in the population. And more mistrust.
Sometimes, you know, you see when you sit down and talk to a youth and hear what them have to say and the stuff them because some of them can't tell you. You have to look into it, you know. And I notice we don't listen to the youths them no more. You understand? We run with everything with the adults them I tell we. And when me hear some youths that tell me, say boy, them themselves don't even want, cause this thing is a germs.
It is, yes.
You understand me?
It is.
And it's either you contain it or you have something we can resist it.
Yeah.
And them don't see nothing come up yet that them can say, all right, if this is how it is. Because them concerned about wearing the mask. A lot of them concerned about wearing the mask. Right? But then again, them say, if them say we have to wash our hands and wash it properly and all them thing there, then how it's still a spread. That means it's something we are inhale in the air, in the atmosphere, and I pass it on. I don't know with hands alone. It just means that it is there on surface. So when you touch the surface, and if you're not careful, and you put it in your eye, you wipe your face or something, then all of that are just ready for you. You understand me?
Yep.
So you hear people that talk about immune system, for the kids, them immune system stronger. It's pure BS. All of that are bullshit. And them know that. What them for do is for clean up the place. Clean up the place. Because them quick for spray, for kill off ganja, and for kill off certain things where farmers are grow, where them things that shouldn't be growing.
Yeah.
But them not quick for kill germs. We hear too much things that go wrong, but we have to listen to the youths them sometime.
All the time.
Them. Because them do make sense. You understand me? When them in a for them little world, and them a talk to for them friends, and them sometimes them a get good information. But true, we as adults, we figure we know more than them all the time. Sometimes them know enough like we to, so we feel listen to them.
Yeah.
Because if some of them, most of them don't really want to go back to school, The ones that really want to run go to school is the one them want to look for escape from them parents.
Yeah.
You understand? Because them parents watch them like a robot patrol.
Yep.
See? But the ones them have them space, them can tell you what's going on. And them no feel, when them no feel the vibe, it's like a dog, if a dog no feel the vibes or him no pick up the sense of you, say boy, you's a good person, him not gonna deal with you,
Yeah.
And we have to look into them things there. Because in the beginning, you remember what happened in the beginning when everything, mankind have to go indoors, come back into the open space. All the animals and the birds, them come back in the open space. It just simply mean mankind take up too much.
Yeah.
See it, we inhabit spaces where no belong to we.
Yeah.
Because we alone there, so we want to tear down this and build that. But we not think about the environment. And for all of those who say them not believe in it, yes, it's up to you. When a man say him not believe and him not believe, because him not know. Him not know. Because belief is uncertainty to me. That's my opinion. It's uncertainty. It's either it's true or it's false. But if me know, me know about something is right, me go say me know. Me not go say me believe. Me know.
Yeah.
And we know what's going on. You know, I know, and a lot of you out there know what's going on.
Well,
where we come down to.
Whatever is going on, we have to manage our life. We have to manage what we do, and we have to try and manage the best we can to deal with this thing.
It's true. And because, you know much time me wash my hands in my house.
Oh yeah. Well,
And the
I
amount
was
of
out of
time, the amount of
I
time I know some people are clean up and a wash. You wipe off this, you wipe off that. You wipe off your groceries, and other people wipe off them groceries, and them do this and them do that. Them change them clothes,
yeah.
and yet still, chances are you still will catch it. You understand? Because all it taking is somebody to come and talk to you, and him not have on a mask, and him have it, and you don't know. And you go in a film open space, or I'm coming a your space, and boom. So things like this, man, them know what is going on. It's either them have a quota as to how many people are dead.
Yeah.
You know, many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die.
Yes.
Bob said, "Don't ask me why."
Yeah.
Well, it's the really current news segment. News happening in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and around the world. And Flavius will come to the end again
Yes.
to another segment. Sorry about Mr. Teddy Laidley absence this morning. So we'll have him next week. You know, things was a little bit difficult for him this morning for him to get here. So we'll have him next week. So Flavius, I'll give you a minute.
Well,
And then we can get out of here.
it's just what I said a while ago is, we have to manage our situation more so now than we used to. And we have to manage our kids. A lot of people say they don't listen to the news because the news is devastating and all that. But in these times, we need to know what is happening. Every minute of the day, we need to know what is happening because things are changing so fast. But the main thing is that the pandemic is here. There's no sign of it leaving. And up to now, nobody's coming out and telling you what it is. What we know is what we have seen, is that it is a devastating thing and it kills people. And so far, what I am getting from the press and everybody around me is that the real way to keep yourself safe is not to get it. It's not something you want to get and then you can go to hospital and get better. You just want not to get it. And you have to do that by mainly keeping away from other persons because it is transmitted person to person. So if you keep away from everybody, chances are you won't get it. And what that means is that if you have to go on the road, if you have to go in public transportation, you wear your masks, you sanitize your hand, you wash your hands regularly. When you have to set up a protocol, what happens when you leave your house? That means you don't leave your house without your mask on. And what happens when you get back home? You take off the mask and all the clothes and everything and store them somewhere for early washing. And then you go and scrub your body. That means whatever you would have picked up outside on your body and on your clothes is taken care of. You can put on clean clothes and you feel sterile again. Very, very, very important that we have these protocols, and you cannot do them the same way every time. Something that can't bother wash me. I'm come home, but can't bother take off my clothes. These things must you all to take. Make sure for your own peace of mind and for your family members and Right now, people come to my yard. I have a very big yard. Stop in the middle of the yard. It's more than the 6 feet. Not inviting anybody to your house, having anybody over for drinks and all these things. This is careful time. It might look like you're scared of cat, you're afraid of everything. These are the times for that. These are the times. But to mitigate the odds, you have to have respect for yourself, respect for your family, for your neighbor, your friends, and everybody. And you show your respect by being. So I leave it today, Franco.
Well, as always, be safe. Take care of yourself, your loved one. Always remember, prayer changes things. Regardless of what religion you belong to, continue to pray. Tafina to take us out.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I said me if it could flee. Me have to take away myself. Me have to take away myself. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out outside. Me have to take away myself. I have to take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye clean where I is. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play you, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out outside. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, yeah.
Well, this one is a bombshell.
Yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not the master kiss who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me, wait to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless. Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless. Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.